All right. Wow, so you paid someone to film you smoking? Well, guess what? We're constantly putting on our microphone and sharing what we discuss and never sharing like what it looks like, you know? So this is like, all right, let's give everyone like a real view of like what it looks like. Well, we're in a cool park here. What's this called? Like King's Cross or something? I don't know. Check out that statue behind. Yeah, go show everybody the statue. We get to look at over there. Maybe you can like ask me something philosophical, like what's the statue? Wyatt, do you have any questions for Simba?
Nah, how's that weed? Is it good?
It's a mix of high octane and Elia Rouge.
Oh, okay.
Been noticing a lot of red symbolism. My towel was red at the hostel. We got Venice Vince wearing a big red Santa Claus shirt, and he's like he gave me that red ladybug, little light like flashlight.
What a name.
And then where else is the red? You gave me a red wristband to give out. Do you still have it?
I was back at the hostel.
Yeah, sit down, brother. Like, relax, bro. I mean, you can put it on there, right? Couldn't you just set it down like a tripod?
Yeah, I have a tripod.
That way you're like relaxing. Just put it on the thing. That way you're at peace.
That's a good shot.
Is it? All right, you come join us. Do you want to smoke some?
Nah.
No, not while you're
I quit.
So we're going to the Greek after this. First time ever.
What part of the world would Simba's world be most drawn to?
Well, we're going to France next week.
Home of your ancestors.
Sister's wedding, Paris, niggas in Paris. Oops, I said it. But next year, every June we're gonna do a world trip to escape June gloom. And next year is Africa. I've been long awaiting Africa. My homie in Miami, Marvell, who has the real throne. There's one real throne for Simba's World, and it's in Miami. We have to go find Marvell. Shout out Marvell. All right, now that I have my spliff, we're like 20 minutes into till 7, which is like when officially we start like relaxing more. Yeah, like I'm telling you, we're not gonna have the throne shot until we get back to Miami, because Miami's home, right? So there's a June gloom in LA every year. And the June gloom, we like to go world traveling during the June gloom. And then we go crush Leo season, July. And then it starts to be, I believe, clear skies in the mornings, which is important to me. That's why people in Miami know we wake up and we're alive with energy from the blue sky, the sun, the colors. It's heaven, man. This is the clouds. That's why it's LA, you know, Hollywood, you know.
Beautiful clouds.
Well, we go up in the clouds. Hey, we also go up in the redwoods, right? Like the trees.
The red.
The redwoods. All right, today's all about red. Hey, why don't you show them your hat? Just put it in front of the camera. The Bulls hat, man. All right, let's tell a story about the Bulls, guys. All right. So my dad, I like to celebrate my conception day. I'm weird like that. My dad, well, let's just say I was like born during the Bulls finals run, because I was, no, I was born during their push into the playoffs. They were pushing hard. Oh. Hey guys, we're gonna have a PG, a G, PG, PG-13, and R-rated versions of our Simba's Worlds on Netflix someday. Why? Can you handle that? At some point, we're gonna have the 20-minute cut for everybody, for the gangsters. Then we're gonna cut off all the swearing and smoking, and we're gonna have moments for the kids. Okay. So don't you see? We're literally from that 20-minute episode, we're gonna have filters on it. Okay, this is powerful, guys. One thing I've realized about life, what's most powerful, is your filter on life. Right?
Perception.
So this Simba's World also has filters. And so we're gonna filter it down to G level for these kids. And we're gonna teach powerful things for the kids. We're gonna help solve depression. Because guys, I don't need this to solve depression, okay? Why do I do this? I ask myself that every day. Why do I smoke, guys? For all you gangsters who get to watch the full 20-minute cut, will we have like uncut versions? We might have highlights that we put out once in a while on the Instagrams. So why? There's a way to get this footage on Instagram for later too. Right? So guys, why do we observe Simba smoking, the gangsters? Because I talk with a little more swagger. There's some play in my brain. Like if I close my eyes, there's lights flickering. Like I'm in unity. I don't have no visions, imaginations. Like I write everything out that happens. You know, I get flashes. Like my brain processes stuff really fast. So like it gets down to like the action item really fast, and like it skips through all the imagery. That way you're in the current of life, right? If you step out of the current to go have your own little thought, well, you're missing what's happening in the current, right? So through the current, you can create by putting your hand to paper, pen, singing, talking. You can create by recording, and it's forever shared. And so that's why share everything, you know? Talk to yourself. I mumble to myself all day, like fun, hilarious things. Like to be alone with God and nature. And that's why we had to go to a park, right? We were at a busy Pride festival, whatever. But what we're really doing, guys, all right, this is a new Simba's World routine, guys. We go to an event, we check out cool stuff, then we go to a nature area, we smoke around like before sunset. Then shit gets real, we like have a drink or something. And then, Wyatt, we might someday keep Wyatt filming like all night, you know? You know I go to bed in LA around 10, maybe midnight tonight, because I got some extra energy drinks today. One is called Rain. Yo, there's like there's Pride festivals everywhere in LA right now, right? So guys, we can't even fly around and show you this fast enough because it's not Chicago or Miami, and my copter is like missing right now, AWOL. So, look, LA, you need a copter to actually see all this stuff, but I can tell you about what we saw. Like, I mean, we could have been filming all day. Like, Wyatt could suddenly be like the new Pumbaa. Like, could you get fat, Wyatt? Could you just like grow out a belly, bro? No, he loves this spot, El Coyote, dude. He loves this spot, El Coyote, Mexican food, bro. Wouldn't it be cool if like he was the new Pumbaa, dude? Like, wouldn't that be that would be magnificent, bro?
I'll take the Pumbaa.
No, you would Timon forever, bro. Like, guys, I'm capturing. Guess what I'm actually doing, guys? I love my life so much that I'm capturing this special moment. My first week in LA after being homeless here, I'm capturing it with an awesome videographer friend from our hostel where we have a private room on the top floor. And it's like, I'm doing this for my own life recording, right? This is my own photo album, right? And like, how baller is that I'm like realizing a special moment in my life is happening and I'm gonna have a camera on for it. Isn't that kind of nice, like to realize that? So that's just like, there's a lot of stuff people can learn from Simba, right? There's little tricks you can pick up. If you just keep watching Simba's World, there'll be a lot, hey, we might even have like trick lists. How about that? Okay, can you work on that? Every episode, let's come up with a Simba and Timon trick list. Like that's like the deliverables of potential life hacks. All right, you down?
Yeah.
All right, a life hack. This is recorded, so we'll remember. A life hack suggestion list from every episode. That's why it's like, all right, you can watch the episode, whatever, be high, laugh, but like, then we'll give you deliverables, like challenges off of Simba's World. So that way we can like life coach the whole world like this, right?
Get your breath work down. That's
breath work.
Yeah.
We talked about that with Timon.
That's my takeaway.
Look, me and Jesse went over there. They have us on camera in Venice. We're on the grass. Oh, these pretty ladies ran by us. Oh, that's nice. But like, they were like gazelles, dude. I'm just saying. Like, anyway, it was like a lot of energy there, right? There's a lot of like commingling of like music though. And this is nice to have silence, you know, to really roar. And so, what I love is like, I don't know, with my phone, I'm always looking at freaking ceilings that are fucking ratchet, you know what I mean? This is nice though.
You'll be forced.
You know, we could get better at our views too. We can be in the Hollywood Hills if we want, you know, but I like it down to earth. That's why I'm always gonna live by the beach, you know what I mean? Like, look, Venice is the new Miami Beach of LA, and we go there when it's hot, and we have the stars come there. We're gonna have the rooftop with a helipad, and look, we film out in the hills though, because that's kind of like where I like to travel. Like I like to travel to mountains. Like one of my favorite trips was to Puerto Rico, where I went up to El Yunque and I met I met David up there, King David. He like controls all the radio. It was freaking awesome. you know, every year we're gonna have 3 straight Puerto Rican guests on the Miami pod, and then I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico every year on New Year's Day and celebrate Simmas over there. And no, because it's El Tres Reyes. Dude, I have so many rituals from this year. It's ridiculous. This is like the first year of the 1,000-year reign, so I'm like going off. And if you're still listening, by the way, like you can see at our hostel, the employee guy, he's wearing a year 1 shirt, Yoshi, year 1, and I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. Like, this is year 1 of like the 1,000-year reign, you know? Like, dude, it's just too beautiful that The Lion King was based on Griffith Park. Like, definitely the writers were inspired by that, definitely. And if no one's realized that yet, I'm the first one to share with LA. Griffith Park was basically inspired The Lion King. And so when Simba comes up, Simeon Dubois rolls up there first time on this dude's penis envy freaking mushrooms. Hashtag gangsters file. No, it's G. G is not, no. G is for the children, bro. All right. What is R?
R, yeah.
RAR. That's like RAR. Okay. When I say RAR, it means like, yo, RAR. RAR, that's on the RAR level, dude. As I look at that's a freaking lion over there, isn't it? Dude, LA has a lot of like sculpture lions everywhere, dude. Yo, can you go like zoom in on that from my view over here? Just like show what I'm looking at, dude. Like, is that a monkey? Is that a monkey or a lion? That is a lion. Can you catch it for us? Is that a monkey?
See, you see the statue?
Yeah, okay.
Right here.
Right, come over here.
Right through those posts there.
Where the guys want?
Oh.
Yeah. See the line? Got a line right there.
You got it? All right, so like there's lines everywhere, dude. And in Hollywood, there's tons of lines. And guess what? Leo season here is the best month. Dude. Yeah. Hot yoga teacher?
Hot yoga teacher. Not to be confused.
I'm just like, I don't even know what to say after that. All right, actionably, yeah, we're gonna have to start getting some tequila in the King. You know what I mean? Like, it's next move. I'm sorry, like it's way past 5. Like, look, you know, prayer time for me is 2 to 7. What time is it?
Almost 7.
6:41. So I'll like, we'll go hard until 7. Cause it's prayer time, motherfuckers. You know, I kiss the ground every day of the month of March in Miami. It's fucking fam month. Dude, the weather's so good in March. Oh my God. Also, like my first week back in LA, I kissed the ground once. These are like how I notice my levels of highness. I have a whole Cloud9 file of my files for highness. But the tears, those are special diary for sure. Those are like special days when you have tears. That's a marker. Another marker is kissing the ground days. If you feel that good to do that, that's a sign. So what are other markers that can help us reach these levels of pleasure in our brain? Timon, is there any markers you've noticed?
Yeah, the laughter quota.
The joke rate.
The joke rate.
The joke rate.
Yeah.
So someday, I'm gonna allow Apple to record me nonstop on my phone. So when Wyatt's not around, at least it's on a server somewhere, and then I can start recording the jokes, the joke rate, the number of my laughs per day. So ideally, my laugh rate is really high. That's ideal, and it feels amazing, right? Because what are you doing when you laugh? But get endorphins, dopamine, adrenaline from sharing, like serotonin. You get the full SODI mixture of like pleasure in your brain, bro. SODI. Have we shared about SODI yet?
Not
Serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine, adrenaline, endorphins. SODI. It's not just soda, bro. It's SODI. Yeah. SODI. And you focus on your SODI stream. What I realized about the SODI stream, and now this is a Simba concept. So really pause Simba's world. SODI stream, understand it, because I'm going to start using that term a lot. And someday we'll have actually extra cameras going around capturing like plants. So like while I'm talking, we'll cut in with some like nice plants, and like people can check out the park where I'm like smoking. So like as if I'm walking about, but I'm really just sitting here, you know? So like, why? Can you handle that? We'll get you like another second cameraman to like check out like cool plants, you know what I mean? But we pray hard till 7, you know, and all right, it goes. This is one of the most powerful things I can teach mankind. It goes cleanliness, godliness in the morning. Clean up your place, have it spotless, have it organized, whatever can make the bed nice. Then it goes exercise, touch the skies, reach for the stars, up your heart rate, get some exercise. Then it goes prayer power, 2 to 7. First friends and coworkers, 2 to 4. 4 to 7 stranger talk. And then 7 to 10 midnight is fam time, family and close friend chat. So prayer power for me is about contributing to the world from 2 to 7 the most I can. And yeah, sometimes that is contemplation. You know, I have to read Richard Rohr. I have to read The Rohr Man. And his book right now that I'm reading, which is like, it's like, Everything is Sacred. It's like beautiful, man. Like, unfortunately, I've cried so many tears that like, I'm not breaking levels as fast as I used to. Like, what I've realized is beautiful is that everyone can grow and have afterglow, Simba afterglow, right? And it's like, basically it was beautiful, like how it's better that I'm not on mushrooms, because like, this is like Simba sober talking to you, you know? It's like, guess what, guys? He's not a complete maniac. Like, he wants to contribute, and like, everyone can have breakthroughs in their life to open into flow and nirvana, that I can help them break through major. And like, that's what I can contribute to mankind, is like help people up their vibe level. And I told Timon, like, we're gonna start giving out levels, like, yeah, based on you're at like this level and you can level up. Like, you have a fun game to play in the Vibe Guide app. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? all these ideas are written out, you know, we're just waiting for an angel investor, you know what I mean? Because like, once you put it on video on YouTube and it's like, it's entertaining enough, when Wyatt cuts in some cool stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, this is actually something that could spread. And so send it to your friends. You know, I learned something from Simba about prayer power. And okay, guys, I forgot. Prayer power 2 to 7. All right, what time is it? 7 to midnight. I said talks with fam at that time. That's tension release time. And that's what I'm one of the best people in the world at. It's tension release. You know why? If you don't tension release, you can't feel the high as much. So just like anything, a lot of people, LA's biggest problem is that people are blasé to the good weather and everything, the good food, but it's not changing enough, and it's like, they're not traveling enough, and it's like, they're also just not relieving tension well enough. And so basically that time for me is about having like 1 or 2 drinks, a nice meal, great conversation. That's the dream, you know. And so we're going to the Greek, right? So the tension release begins at 7, and it's get him to the Greek, right? So we're gonna have Wyatt put some bonus coverage on, and I'll still keep sharing on my phone. But like, let's be real. Like, I'm gonna say, I'm sharing what we're gonna do right after that we wrap up this is go get some tequila, because that's just life, baby. You gotta have some, you gotta enjoy like great wine in France, and you know, pisco sours in Peru, and like, that's like part of the culture. Why? Fermentation, guys. What is fermentation but, you know, letting the world put its own painting out there for you? Like, it's kind of beautiful, like, you know, playing with nature that way. And so, as long as you get good food in you and you hydrate, dude, your body, that alcohol does not affect your sleep, you know? It actually helps push a little melatonin, like relaxation. For me, it's a direct muscle relaxator. So if I'm working hard in the gym, a tiny little drink will help relax me for bed. Otherwise, I'm still tense sometimes. So it's honestly, these little hits of release, tension release. I mean, they're very important, you know. So what kind of tequila to get? That's gonna be a story. We'll share it on the Huckleberry. So guys, the Huckleberry is gonna be the main source for everything. So just follow the Huckleberry, and then we'll post that Vibe Guide, a lot of cool stuff. And then the reality show, Simba's World, will be on YouTube. And this is where we'll have monthly 20-minute episodes, at least, with some bonus episodes. And it's gonna be around full moon usually. This is special because I'm gonna be full moon at my sister's wedding, so I'm not gonna like overtake their party, but it's gonna be wild. And we're probably gonna have a videographer. Why might have to get a passport? I might get approved by the sis. No, why is busy? Why is busy?
We're looking at 20 minutes.
20 minutes left on the.
No, there's like, you filmed for 20 minutes.
Here.
Oh yeah.
We can cut this all.
You're saying we're getting boring, yeah?
No,
No, it's a push. It's a push. Let's close it out. All right, let's close it out. Yeah, we need to take a break here. All right, let's say this. we're gonna go strong with some more prayers till 7, and we'll share you guys highlights of the Greek. We gotta like charge up and like, but like this is like the highlight of the episode is this big speech by Simba in a nature spot with ideally more interaction, people, stars. They're all free to come. So that's the future. But like right now we're enjoying nature and these sounds. We're gonna close it out and Wyatt, God bless you. What does that say? It says road.